After years of hard work in Australia, Tommy, a tall, rugged Laotian man with an air of newfound freedom, steps off the plane at Luang Prabang Airport, finally taking time off for himself. With a well-worn backpack slung over his shoulder, he gazes around the bustling terminal, breathing in the lively atmosphere with a mixture of excitement and curiosity, ready to rediscover his roots. Exploring the colorful street market, Tommy meets Soriya, a petite, vivacious Laotian tour guide with a cheeky smile that lights up the crowd. She watches in amusement as he tries to manage a sticky rice bag, his unfamiliarity with local customs obvious, making her laugh as she steps in to help. In the rolling green terraces outside Luang Prabang, Tommy's attempt to hike the muddy paths turns comical as he slips and slides, ending up covered in mud. Grinning sheepishly, he holds out his arms to Soriya, who's doubled over with laughter before extending a hand to help him up, both of them swept up in the shared hilarity. At dawn, as golden light filters through the trees, Tommy, dressed in traditional Lao clothing, balances a bowl of sticky rice in his hands, his posture uncertain. He looks over to Soriya, who nods with quiet encouragement as monks pass by in silent procession. The moment fills him with a deep respect for the tradition, awakening a connection he hadn't expected. In a quiet, scenic clearing, Soriya stands in front of Tommy, patiently teaching him simple Lao phrases. With his brows furrowed in concentration, Tommy repeats her words, his accent comically off-key. Soriya giggles, encouraging him to keep trying, while he blushes, determined to learn the language of his heritage. Surrounded by cheering locals at the Bang Fai Rocket Festival, Tommy holds a small firecracker, his eyes widening as he watches others light theirs. Soriya notices his cautious expression and laughs, playfully nudging him forward as vibrant rockets soar into the sky, filling the air with anticipation and exhilaration. That night, by the Mekong River, Tommy and Soriya stand side by side, each holding a floating lantern. They release them together, watching as the soft glow drifts downstream. Their eyes meet, and a spark of romance hovers in the air, their connection deepening as the lanterns carry their silent hopes into the night. Sitting cross-legged at a low table in Soriya's family home, Tommy wipes sweat from his brow as he braves a plate of fiery lap. The family watches with amusement as he gulps water after each bite, his face flushed, while Soriya grins, admiring his effort to embrace her culture's flavors. As the day fades, Tommy and Soriya sit side by side on a wooden dock, gazing at the Mekong River bathed in the golden hues of sunset. The river reflects their quiet conversation and the comfortable silences between them, the gentle sound of water creating a tranquil, shared space. In Soriya's kitchen, Tommy stirs a pot with intense concentration, determined to master Lao cooking. Soriya leans over his shoulder, stifling a laugh as he fumbles with ingredients. She guides him patiently, her closeness and laughter making the lesson feel less like a task and more like an intimate moment. Drifting along the Mekong on a traditional wooden boat, Soriya points out temples and ancient sites on the shore. Tommy listens, deeply intrigued by her stories, feeling as though he's seeing Laos through fresh eyes, as though he's truly connecting with his heritage for the first time. Walking through a bustling market, Tommy holds a bag of exotic fruits, his expression filled with childlike wonder as he explores the vibrant stalls. Soriya laughs, watching him take in the sights, sounds, and smells, enchanted by his curiosity. In a serene outdoor setting, Soriya hands Tommy a beautifully woven Lao scarf. He looks down at it with surprise, tracing the intricate designs. Touched by her gesture, he wraps the scarf around his shoulders, grateful for this small yet meaningful reminder of his roots. At the break of dawn, Tommy and Soriya climb a misty mountain trail. Both tired yet content, they reach the top, where Luang Prabang stretches below them. They stand quietly, watching the sunrise, sharing an unspoken understanding and a deep appreciation for the land's beauty. In a cozy, softly lit Lao cafe at night, Tommy, hands in his pockets, nervously shifts his weight, struggling to tell Soriya how he feels. She listens, a warm smile on her face, sensing his vulnerability, her heart responding with a quiet tenderness. At a lively village festival, Tommy and Soriya, dressed in traditional Lao attire, join hands to dance. Soriya leads with graceful ease, while Tommy does his best to keep up, laughing and immersed in the festive rhythm as villagers cheer around them. Under the cover of a shared umbrella, Tommy and Soriya walk through the rainy streets of Luang Prabang, their laughter blending with the soft patter of raindrops. Lost in each other's gaze, they walk in sync, absorbed in the magic of the moment. In front of a small sign reading, Sustainable Laos Tours, Soriya gazes thoughtfully into the distance, envisioning the future of her own business. Tommy stands beside her, his expression proud, sharing her dreams and encouraging her vision for Laos. Near the airport, a tuk-tuk waits as Tommy and Soriya exchange a long, bittersweet look. She fights back tears, and he, too, struggles with the goodbye. Yet their smiles are hopeful, carrying the promise that this might not be the end of their story. Months later, Tommy returns, searching for Soriya in the same market where they first met. She turns, her face lighting up in surprise and joy as he approaches. Amidst the familiar sights and sounds, they embrace, knowing their adventure together has just begun.